Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ukir tribe, our snowy mountain nomadic tribe that has wandered from snowy land to snowy land, seeking out the prehistoric genes that were locked within the icy glaciers that we have found. And we are here fussing over Zenka, who is one of my hand-picked, carefully bred, chosen creatures that we have hauled across generations of tweaking of the family tree, and she has managed to get herself a leech. And we can't afford to have her life drained by a leech. We need to send her to the next island so that she can hopefully carry on our purebred Ukir genes, which happen to be that wonderful armored body, that fantastic hammer tail, and that wonderful cracker jaw, to hopefully be able to preserve all of those while still mixing in some of the new genes, such as the megahorns that we are after and the legend of the mammoth foot. Deep within our family history, we once upon a time welcomed a creature named Anka into our ranks, and she actually came to represent the warmth of the family nest. And that is now something that, after our creatures have survived 2 blizzards and almost lost many of their children because of those, they're really geared towards trying to take care of their babies now. And so the Ukir tribe has been thinking about this legend of Anka, the mammoth foot, and they want to go and seek out the mammoth foot of more snowy lands in order to bring those kinds of protective qualities of warm nest and healthy children deep into the tribe, and also to seek some guidance on how to survive in the snow. They have found the snows of their ancestors, but they keep freezing in them, and that's not exactly in their plans. So a select group of our creatures, including our wonderful little Zenta down here, is scooching and skitching their way through the grass over to this port, and we will be plopping 5 of them onto the bones of some unfortunates and sending them to the hard island with our fingers and paws crossed that they won't immediately die, and this is the end of the Ukir tribe. Should it not be the end of the Ukir tribe, we shall launch ourselves into season 2 of the Ukir tribe and follow their stories across snowy fresh new lands. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and see if we're going to have any luck with Kira over here giving birth, so we hope, to a creature who will have the mega antlers, which would be really, really cool. And if she doesn't work, then Miri is one of our backups as soon as she grows old enough.
Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh!
Okay, sorry. Yes! I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy right now. He even has armored body. The only thing he's missing is the hammer tail. You beautiful, beautiful, beautiful baby. I love you. Please tell me. Oh, thank goodness his immunity genes are healthy. Oh, I did not expect to be that excited. That is going to my joy journal. Whew. Okay. Anyway, let's name this little baby because he just became fantastic. We now have a little one with the horns, which, if you guys were paying attention to last time, has kind of become seen as a sign of a big bad ego in the family, since we almost destroyed the Ukir tribe because of Moose's excessive mates and babies. But I think that our little one here should be able to turn that around. So we're going to go ahead and name this little guy, let's see. Let's go with, I really want to pick a good name for him. So I'm like digging through all of the amazing, by the way, names that you guys have given me, and I want to pick something really cool. Wow, here's one with a ton of descriptions to all of the names. So I'm going to pick let's go with, Antony for priceless. You know what? Why not? Why not? Well, you're gonna be a little Antony. Antony. There we go. Which is kind of a bit of an interesting name, but somehow his little panda eyes look like an Antony. He's even panda patterned, which is absolutely adorable. I can't believe he even has armored body. And he has claw, so he's not going to be a double dicker's paw. He can be a hunter too. I mean, who's going to mess with him with an armored body like that, you know? All right. Whew. Well, I'm very happy. Very, very, very excited and happy. Sorry if I yelled a little bit much. Oak is going to jump over here and help his sister by removing that little leech, and she's gonna jump up here, and I need to now have Zenta like refresh her life by eating that, because she's one of our hand-picked special creatures we're sending to the next island. Whew, all right, well, that was extremely exciting. Let's go ahead. We're gonna have Kira jump on top of this nest, and she is going to build a nice little, or jump on top of the tree trunk, build a nice little nest right there, and we'll see if we can pull off that trick twice, because that's pretty awesome. Meanwhile, Tata and our wonderful little Miri think that that looks like an awful good idea. So they're actually going to have a child too. Let's go ahead and see Miri. Let's try. Okay, don't move. You and Tata. There we go. But Miri and Tata actually have opposing immunity genes, and Miri carries the very rare eye immunity. She does not have, unfortunately, the armored body gene. So I don't know if this is really, like, we may only breed her once, because we kind of got exactly what we were going for with little Antony. It kind of cracks me up, his name. But it's like Antony, like Antler-y, Antony. Maybe that's why I got attached to it. And Tata here is going to gather up a couple berries. And can he sniff out any other foods that we can go and bring his new mate? I think Miri, like he and Miri probably have one of those, like they were really mean to each other as kids and teenagers friendships that then turns into love, like sassy love. When they get older. And let's see, Reina is just really happy to have managed to help discover this little corner. She fought off a couple of the big predators for a very, very long time. And Gregorius, one of my favorite niche creatures. I think we may have Andragorius and Tida come down here and maybe duke it out a little bit over these crabbits, mostly out of curiosity. Meanwhile, Black Rosie will collect up some clams and help her daughter and her husband collect up some of these fantastic nuts. I wonder why her husband, Jacos, why are you frozen? Jacos, it is not that cold anymore. Okay, we're gonna have to unfreeze him, poor thing. And Zorro, he can come over. I feel like Zorro might have a bit of a romance with Okul here. They actually totally would have a perfect romance. D and E immunity, G and H. Oh my gosh, they would. Zorro, go on, go on. I totally give you A+ approval for this. If you have some kids, I may send them off to the next island instead of Zenta at this rate. Because Zenta's already getting a little old. I can't believe how quickly that's happening. Poor little Moose Jr. unfortunately has doubled up immunity, so he is always going to be sick, but we're going to keep an eye on him. Doe is very protective of her baby, just she can't stay super close to him, unfortunately, without getting the sickness that he has. And we're going to jump over here, make sure that we grab the food before our family members, who are now no longer officially part of the Ukir tribe, eat it. And then, let's see, Kirku, can you do anything useful for me? Nope, Kirku can't really do anything useful. So we're going to line up this little cluster of creatures, and Ithi is actually going to banish them. Tuvok, you can help out by banishing a couple of them first. All right, Tuvok, you can banish this one. And then Kirku, we'll have you scooch over here. But again, when we're banishing a lot of the creatures, this is not like when we banish in the Amazon tribe and it's like, oh, you must leave immediately. We're just saying that these banishments more reflect a lot of the family just not having the same family interest anymore. And that happens naturally as your family grows larger and harder to control. Let's see, and we'll keep attacking. There we go. Yay! Crabbit for food. All right, we'll go ahead and eat that crabbit. I love Andragorius, by the way. I kind of want to give his name to Anthony, like Andragorius II. I'll have to remember that. All right, and how's it going over here? We do have another purebred creature that I planned on moving, named Zoli with K and D immunity. Is that a smart thing to do? Does she have different immunity than Zenta, K and H? And then Oak has G and D. So actually, I wonder if it's more important to send another immunity creature. D and E, G and H. All right, so Okul and her mate would actually have the same thing. I think she had the K, maybe? All right, we'll just have to send Zoli and kind of keep a leery eye on which genes. We have started to run a little bit low on some genetic variation, but I'll just have to kind of keep an eye on it. All right, and Sumi, you're helping out. Are you cold, Sumi? Maybe he needs to get out of the shade. Is that like a thing? Can you actually end up not feeling well because of the shade? Huh, I'll have to look at that. All right, let's jump over here. We'll have Lily go ahead and collect up a couple of the clams. And maybe keep an eye out for more clams. Here's a ton. So we can have Rocco gather those up. Yeah, I think we're a little bit low on our genetic variability, but I'm just going to have to kind of keep an eye on it. However, our creatures are definitely figuring out that, hey, they can hunt, and they're really taking to that very well. All right, is that pretty much everybody? Pretty much. Little Tata baby up here is pretty frozen, so we'll kind of keep an eye on him. Mama is keeping an eye on all of these big rabbits that we can chase down, and we'll let Riri jump up here and she can kind of just relax on top of her tree trunk because I think she's about to pass away. All right, so still working on trying to pick the creatures we want to send over. Still kind of thinking Zoli. I would love to try to get her pregnant before we go, but we're definitely sending a little Antoni, and we're definitely going to be sending like Oak and Zenta, but I'm kind of tempted to, I probably should have sent Okal. I forget how quickly the creatures can age while we're traveling. No way! Renala! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I want to name her Renala. Nala. There we go. After her mother, her grandmother, Riri. We have another Megahorn creature. I am so happy. Holy moly. The only thing she's missing is Immunity Eye. That is such a pity. And then here's Rovan. Holy beautiful. Man, if we were on a different island and we didn't have to worry about the genetics quite as much, we could have a lot of fun with the variation of babies they're having, because they're absolutely stunning. All right, little Antoni, you're going to be coming with us. Wow. Miri, I think, wants this. She wants to get that bit of food. Let's see. There we go. And we'll let Miri have another baby. But Riri and Nala, probably going to go with us. And Tony, definitely going to go with us. Oh, let's make sure he doesn't get eaten by a bird. That would be awesome. And Kira can try to have another baby. But now, oh my gosh, they might have a child. And Tony and Riri Nala may have a child that would end up with doubled up immunity F. But they could still have children together because one's a boy, one's a girl, and then we could end up with a purebred line of the Mega Antlers with Claw. How much attack are you guys going to be able to do when you grow up? That's going to be so cool. Oh my gosh. And this guy right over here has the armored body already. He's like the perfect fighter. Antoni is going to be so cool on the new island. Oh, I've got hiccups. I'm so excited. All right, so then let's jump over here. And we'll have little Taida and Andragorius just spend their old days pecking away at Krabbits and kind of having fun with that. Reynala is still very happy that she's been able to find this spot. And then Zenta, we'll go ahead and have Zenta keep moving. She and Oak, actually, oh, she could have kept going and found one of those plants. Little did I know. She and Oak are going to be the first ones waiting over here. And then I have two, so I have everybody we would probably want to send already picked out. But man, look at how beautiful Rovan is. Oh, he's just glorious. This is just awesome. I am so impressed with the babies we've been having. All right, and I'm really impressed that Riri managed to be like, my squirrel mama is going to be able to leave her legacy permanently in the Yukir family as well. That makes me so happy. All right, so let's see. Meanwhile, way over here, I feel like Lily would take pity on the youngster who's trying to travel by herself and kind of like help light the way. And I feel like Vanduk would be a little bit curious. Could he be a possible good mate? No way! G and E immunity! K and D immunity. Oh, I think he would take a very deep interest in assisting. Van Duke! I didn't mean like that, sir. I meant assisting as in I was gonna have you guide her a little further before flirting. My goodness. Well, Zoli will carry on your child to the next island at least. Good grief. Van Duke, you can keep moving along, sir, and like a good young man, escort the lady elsewhere. All right, and Moose Jr. can at least help out with gathering up from some of the spots. I wonder if we can have his mom. Moose Jr. and Doe can help out with the rabbits as well. All right, we'll gather up. Anari is really happy with the clams. Doe took a lot of damage when we had that big battle. What the heck? It's one of the little Arctic ram foxes. I wonder if we're gonna eat it. And then Doe can come over and dig up those because her son's old enough to like take care of himself now. For crying out loud, Kupo, don't be rude. All right, then we'll have these guys gather up their nuts from over here. really working out great for the family there. Hey, Bardo, back off. These are our nuts. Don't be rude. All right, and Ithy, I wonder... Well, he's got some stuff he can gather here, and he's kind of keeping an eye on these. But these Arctic ram foxes, I think they don't actually attack you. They just kind of wander around and steal the meat that you might leave behind, or like eat the rabbits. So there we go. And we'll go ahead, kick the tree. So Okul is over here. Oh, that's right, an Okul. I think Okul might be called over. Like, I found a clam. Could you possibly help me with this clam, Okul? And I think she and Zoro have just fallen for each other because it's just a romance written for the stars. There we go. And I'll have her go over to the family nest. See, this is very much like deeply tight-knit family. They have a family nest that all the females have the babies in. They only have a few children. Very much where we need to keep those lines with Yukirs moving, and also where I think the legends of Anka would encourage them to go, focusing more on quality of life with their babies rather than quantity, and so on and so forth. Also, we could mutate in some blue eyes and get something interesting, but we'll wait for when we have time to do that. All right, I think that's everybody. Yep, that should be everybody. Let's go ahead and see if we're gonna have any more surprise Megahorn Babies. And nope. But we do have a beautiful blue-eyed Rarari. That's gorgeous. And the Lakook here, who actually has been born with the hammer tail and the armor body. Huh. He does not have very high fertility, or else I would potentially consider sending him. All right, Anthony is proving himself as a young, eager hunter. And I think that Ruby Nala wants to go and check out what he's up to. And Rarari here is going to be watched over by her father. And her mother is going to jump down here. Oh, dang it. All right, well, hang on. All right. Her mother's going to try having one more child, just on the off chance we have more choices amongst our Megahorns. Let's see. Like, Kook here is perfect. It's just that he even has, like, the Megahorns in the background. Should I send him instead of Oak? But Oak is perfect gene-wise. That's the problem. But this guy's already so far along. He has the Megahorns. So he could possibly be a good mate with Rihanna. Yeah? Actually... he could be. Oh, Oak, I may not send you after all. Oh, dear. All right, well, this just got a little more dramatic. We'll go ahead and we'll let Zenta kind of be expecting Oak's children, but we may not send Oak because Kirkir here actually has all of the traits that Oak is carrying that we want to pass on. He has got the Cracker Jaw, he's got Armored Body, and he has got Hammer Tail. And he also happens to have Recessive Megahorn, so he could make a good mate for either Zenta, who's already getting so old. Zenta, that wasn't part of the plan. Or he could make a good mate for Riri Nala. So I think we're actually going to send little Kirkir, which means he needs an official name. And I'm going to scroll up, just close my eyes at random. I always overthink these names. Boom. All right, his name, really? Maybe we won't name him Neko, but we're gonna name him Taki, Waterfall. And we're gonna name him Taki because of his beautiful eyes, which look like the rumors of the waterfall on the other side of the island. And I think that's very, very fitting. Very pretty too. All right, let's see. We gotta get some food. No! Oh, Black Rosie, your mate has passed away. What a perfect time to welcome in a grandchild, because that's just oh so tragically sad. And we'll grab some food. Oh, I should have unfrozen him. I kept forgetting that he was freezing in the shadows there. Oh dear. All right, and Taida, what can you do, buddy, to help gather up some food? He can attack Krabbits. He and Andragorius are just two old men, brothers of the tribe, who have attacked rabbits together for many a century now. Oh my goodness. Let's see. And Rovan, you're gonna stay, little buddy, but you're a very good digger. Do you smell anything? Anything to dig up? No? Well, we'll send you out eventually. He was kind of blocking Adethna from walking around and stealing some of our food, though. All right, meanwhile, over here, Van Duke, you can take responsibility for your actions, sir, and you can follow Zoli all the way to where she's going to be jumping on the portal soon. That's what I have to say about his nonsense. All right, let's see if there's any clams over here. No, the leech is going to get us. All right, I'm not too worried about that, though. All right, and Inari, she just got a leech, but that's okay. Doe can jump down here and take care of it and remove it. And that frees Inari up to gather up some clams. See, in the warm weather, I almost feel like in the warm weather, the tribe does different things. They search for clams in the waters, and the cold weather, they really like leave one another's side is kind of what I'm saying. And meanwhile, in the cooler weather, that's when they gather together side by side, and they actually will end up like having their babies around that time. That makes a lot of sense to me. Moose Jr., don't you dare destroy that bush. It's the only bush we have on that side of the island. So I think that they live very varied lives, wandering from place to place and finding different kinds of foods and trying out nuts and clams during the warm season. And when the cool weather comes, that's when they all try to gather to one another and they nest and they have their babies. I think that's going to be a Yukir tribe norm pretty soon. Are there really not even a single root to dig? Ooh, I think those guys are taking out the rabbits. We could actually steal food from the Arctic ram foxes. What? I'm all over that. That would be cool. Tata has jumped down there. Oh, his mom passed away of old age. So sad. All right, so I think we have taken care of everything once more. And we're just keeping Botha here kind of in the middle of all these babies to keep an eye on the babies so that they're going to be safe. I think that's a good spot for him. There we go. And then let's go ahead and see. Oh, I should have moved their mom. There's another little boy with the horns. Holy moly. Oh, but he has hemophilia? What? And yeah, I don't think he's going to be my first pick. I think the other ones are definitely my first pick. So we may actually have enough children. Little Taki is definitely going. Riri Nala is going. And now we're going to leave Oak. Oak is actually, he can clear the way so the kids can get over here. Oak is actually going to stay here. And Zenta will go on and have his children. And Anthony can keep moving. And then let's see. Ferrari, why are you cold? I don't want her to be cold. There we go. That should warm her up having her tribe near her. And we'll go ahead and try for another child. But yeah, Dukir Duke, really cool. Has the antlers. It just doesn't have some of the other traits that we need. Let's see. And then we'll have her jump over here. We're getting really bad close on all the baby having again. We might release our young son. I think we're going to let little Rovan kind of wander away, but just nearby. We'll say that we're banishing him just so he can wander nearby to go look for some food. There we go. And then Rihanna is about to pass away, so she has spent her entire life very happy at this little corner. And then, let's see. Tata is hanging out with his family. And we've got some food I could grab over here. Okay, there's some food here. And then I guess I can have Zoli go ahead and grab some food on her way over because it's still going to be a couple moves before they get there. And then Lily can search for some food. There's another clam right over here. We're doing a lot of clam digging, I'm noticing. And we did lose somebody there. Speaking of digging. Oh, and we need another nutcracker up here. All right, Rocco, you're going to take over for cracking the nuts, it seems. And then, oh, Rocco, you're a girl. Whoops, didn't know. Now I'm a little embarrassed. This whole time I thought Rocco was one of our male creatures. Alrighty then. And we've got a nice little supply of food on this side. So now it's just kind of like gathering the food and getting ready to jump to the new island. And also making sure I don't get overeager and have too many of the babies and then end up dying because we have too many babies. Alright, Anari can reach this guy. And Doe has found quite a few more clams, so she's kind of helping to discover where the clams are hiding. I'll send Kusi over to help out too. Alright, what's going on up here? They stole the food! Not cool. I think little Tata and Iti will go ahead and try to eat the Arctic ram fox. Twins, you guys! Oh, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. Tatavan and Ana Ala. I should have sent Okal over instead. She's got a lot more fertility than her sister. But she's over here. And now Black Rosie has some grandbabies to celebrate the family with, even though her mate is now no longer and his bones are just sitting under the tree. But Okal has had a beautiful little baby boy, and she has had a beautiful little baby girl, and they both carry so many of the pristine and perfect genes that we seek out for the Yukir tribe. Oh dear, I probably should have sent Okal, but I think she and Zoro are just like the perfect love story. Alright, and then what do we have going on over here? I'm gonna grab this guy, and then we're gonna attack this guy. Dang it, Taita! Why can't you attack him? Alright, well, Taita's gonna have to help out and pull his weight, or else we're gonna be in trouble there. And then I think, Tata, can you smell any food, see any food? there's some bunnies. So Tata's going to bring in some of the bunny meat. And I'll have Bota go up and help before the other creatures start stealing it. Whoops. Uh-oh. Duke, Duke, Duke. Please live. Oh my gosh. Another one. Another little boy. And he doesn't have any of the things we're really looking for. Okay, I think... Oh my gosh. So cool. He's so cool. Armor, body, cracker jaw. Oh, he's got the antlers. He just doesn't have the tail. I think that, like, Antoni still wins, even though his brother looks ridiculously awesome. It's like a sea of antlers now, because Antoni does have the, Antoni does happen to have the tail recessive. All right, so let's keep scooching and moving along here. Van Duke is going to collect up some of the resources he can find here. Zoli is going to jump her way onto the port and be ready to go. Oak can come on over and do a little bit of attacking of this big old guy right over here, which also Zenta can do, but we need to keep her on the port ready to go. No, she has a leech. Get that leech off Zenta. She's prone to leeches. Dang it, Zenta, you were supposed to represent like the best of the purebred tribe. Antoni is getting a little cold, so we're gonna have Riri Nala go with him. And also Taki is going to go with him as well. So once we get these three little ones over here, we're ready to leave, actually. I really love many of our creatures, but it is time to go. All right, so we're gonna clear that away. Riri can start clearing up the nest. And we can have little Rirari come and join them in clearing things away. All right, Bota can gather up this meat, and then he can jump down here to help out handle that guy. Okay, we've had quite a few elders pass away. And then here's Moose Jr. hiding in the freshly grown grasses. So we'll take care of him. And there we go, Anari has got those pieces. We've got some fresh nuts. We'll kick the tree. There we go. Yeah, we've got this. We've got this. And Doe can wander around and find there's some more of the clams that she's discovered over here for the tribe to gather. All right, so we've got this. We don't have a lot of food to really use to take to the next area that we're headed to. Let's see. Are we going to get that Arctic Ram Fox? I think we will. And I'm very sad to leave our little Black Rose family because they turned out to have like the most amazing little group. I am totally impressed. I actually want to leave them like ready and expecting because I feel like this is just the best of the Yukir tribe family, which ironic for a tribe that focuses on discovering what they can find in the snows. We've actually ended up becoming like a Black Rose tribe, which I think is kind of cool. But I'm not going to put her on the nest because that's just going to cause more problems. We may have her kind of keep an eye on her daughter under the family tree though. All right, so I think we're about ready to go, guys. We're just going to scooch on and then we're going to start next time. Come on, everybody. How on earth? Tata, I forgot you just have normal medium body. And here you were trying to be so brave and do these attacks so that we could have some food. Sorry about that. All right, Oak, do you see the food? Okay, we'll grab the food over here. We'll grab a couple last resources over here. The females are ready to go. We just need to get the babies. Let's see if I scooch all the females over here. There we go. And then Taki is now in place. Antoni is now in place. And now we just need to get Riri Nala in place. Oh my gosh, we've done it. We've done it! Yes, all right. Everybody is ready to go to the next island. What a little cluster of creatures. 2 males, 3 females, 2 females pregnant. We've got a pure blood Black Rose line. We've got the antlers coming on in. Antoni has the amazing genes that I am really pleased with. And he's probably, along with Taki, going to really help to father and bring in a new line of the Yokir tribe. I have no idea what shape they are going to take, though. That's going to be really fun to see. All right, little Duke can jump on over. His mom's gonna jump down here. Oh, she can't do anything. Kira, you truly were just kind of best suited for being able to have babies. And let's see, Rivari, can you destroy this? No, but that's okay. All right, we'll destroy the nest. Miri is kind of keeping an eye on everything. I'll just leave her with her son. And then Taida, is there anything you can snag? Nope, he's just wandering around. Black Rosie, congratulations on the grandbabies. I hope you guys all have a beautiful, healthy family. You will live on forever in my mind as wonderful, happy creatures who had a diverse and glorious family. I'm going to fall in love with all sorts of the creatures who roam the like mountainsides. Very happy with how they've ended up. So no regrets there. All right, we already kicked the tree. Gotcha. All right, and then over here, can I please? Yes, there we go. Managed to take out one of those guys. That Tata had a little bit more of a hunter's instincts in him. And here we are with some predators thinking they can mess with us. You're wasting your time there, predators. All right, we'll gather up those pieces. And a few more nuts. There we go. And I think that Doe can actually... we'll have her gather up a root. Wonderful. So we are sending them to the next island a little bit better prepared than I expected. So that makes me pretty happy. All right, there we go. And Rocco, she's on the move. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, goodbye, Moose Mountain. This was amazing. We have finally snagged the moose antlers. We have learned the beauty of the black rose line of the Ukir family. Once again, ironic that for a family that chases the beautiful white snows, the black roses have actually appeared again and again and again within our Ukir tribe's history, and also seem to have some of the deepest held sense of family values, wanting to seek out Anka, the mammoth foot creatures, to bring in safety to their nest. So without further ado, we're doing this, guys. Zoli is gonna jump on. I hope I made the right choices with who to choose to send. It can be a bit of a headache to keep track of that many creatures. And once we land onto these new lands, we will be entering Ukir Tribe Season 2, The Fresh Snows. And hopefully we'll be able to find the last of the prehistoric genes and end up with a perfect prehistoric tribe as a result of all of our travels with the Ukirs. Oh my gosh, we're here. Are we gonna make it? Oh my gosh, what? There it is! There it is, you guys! There it is, right there. The frozen ice block. And we're gonna crack that open and see what's inside. All right, well, we'll explore this land and we will see what will be waiting for us and if we're gonna be able to continue finding all of the prehistoric genes for the Ukirs next time. I will also be backing up the save for the Ukirs now. And I'll try to remember to upload it the same day that this is going to appear before you. So if you would like to begin Season 2 with us, then that will be available soon. So keep an eye out for that, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.